Hey guys, we just wanted to, we made a video and we just wanted to share with you guys some changes that we're making to the preschool classroom, room 5. We've talked with some of you leaders just about things that could help, things that might make things easier for you, especially as we have a growing number of kids coming into the classroom. So hopefully this video helps explain the changes that we're making, and we just want to let you know we're doing this so that all leaders can be on the same page at every service so that kids are having the same experience whenever they come.
When you first walk in the classroom, you'll notice it looks very different. We'll go over each section individually to discuss it further. On the left, you'll notice that we have a verse station where teachers can listen to verses and dispense prizes. You'll also notice on the whiteboard, we still have the memory verse listed as well as what we're calling picture schedule cards. In front of our TV, we have marked out X's on the carpet for children during story time. We have several tables around the room that haven't been there before. You'll also notice that we no longer have chairs.
Here at the Memory Verse Station, a teacher will bring the box from off the counter, sit in the chair, and now is the time when children can say the memory verse. Designating the short amount of time for memory verses between snack time and the final playtime will help eliminate the problems of children wanting to say a verse during times when your attention should be elsewhere, like during check-in and check-out. We hope this change will be very beneficial in your ability to do your job well. This is also the time for them to get their prizes for bringing their Bible and their map books. As children earn their prizes, be certain to tape them to their map book.
All right, so here at the whiteboard, you'll see these are new. These are what we're calling picture schedule cards, and they actually have the memory verse listed on there as well. So the basic idea with these is that you have those kids that don't know how to tell time yet. And so this kind of gives them, as well as you, an indication of where we are in the class. And also just thinking about those kids that have anxiety, waiting for their parents to come back, and don't know how to read a clock. So you can just show them this and say, hey, just 5 more things until your parents get here, or wherever you're at in the progression of things. So let me give you an illustration of how this works, but first I should tell you too, we've provided a timer so that some of these activities like play, for example, you can just set the timer for the 10 minutes, and when it goes off, you'll know and the kids will know it's time to switch activities. So let me give you just a practical illustration of how this is going to work. So the kids have been playing for about 10 minutes and the timer goes off. All right, kids, playtime is over. You know what that means, playtime is over. So playtime's over, so what happens next? That's right, cleanup happens next. So I'm going to turn on the cleanup song, and you guys are going to take all the toys at your station and put them in the bins, and then bring them to me, and then sit on an X on the floor. All right, guys, it's cleanup time. Clean up your stations and bring me your totes. Zuna, can you bring me that? All right. Thank you. Thanks, bud.
You will also notice that our tables have been moved and others added. Each week, we will have a rotating set of toys that will be in your classroom at station tables. The expectation is that toys set on that table will remain at that table. This is especially important for Floam or Play-Doh, since it will need to remain on the table in the area with linoleum. Cleaning everything up eliminates any distractions, especially for some of our kids who are having difficulty transitioning to and engaging in the Bible story movie. With all the toys put away, the most exciting activity available in the classroom will be the Bible story movie. We made the decision to switch to fruit snacks only, eliminating any of the issues we were having with our children who are gluten-free, and also eliminating the constant questions for seconds. Each child will be given only 1 package of fruit snacks. We are working on a solution for drinks, but we do encourage you, when possible, to avoid the mess associated with small cups of water. A big change, and hopefully less hassle for you, is the implement of no longer using coloring pages, but instead using a coloring table wrapped in butcher paper. A new sheet of paper will need to be laid on the table between classes. This is easily done by laying a sheet over and snapping on the foam to the ends of the table to hold the paper in place. When it's time for their Bible story movie, instead of using chairs or even laying out a blanket, children will find an X to sit on. We believe that the hassles many of you have experienced with chairs and the blanket will be eliminated by using these X's. This creates personal space and hopefully is less distracting during the Storytime movie.
Lights will be kept turned on during the Bible story movie. This ensures that our families can see into the classroom, ushers can easily do a head count, security people can get a visual, and most importantly, it looks inviting to families who may be arriving late. All right, we also have these new attender child pickup slips, and the idea with them is we've asked parents to start wearing the pickup slips from the printed computer, but we didn't have any for new families before. So these will be for new families, and so what we're asking is that they'll write their child's name on there, and then they'll wear them, and so when they come back to pick up their child, they'll bring back their pager and they'll show that they have this pickup slip. So make sure you check that.
At the end of class, to eliminate some of the chaos that happens when the rush of parents arrive, we will have you place children's map books and prizes outside the window. Brent and I will make every effort to get those hung outside the classroom for you. If at the end of class we haven't been able to do that, just send one of your helpers out to hang them on the clothesline outside the classroom. Instruct parents at pickup time to remember to pick up their children's papers down the hall. We hope this cuts down on some of the chaos that occurs during pickup.
So we're so excited for the changes that we're making. We think that it's really going to help ease some of the burden and chaos that can come with running the classroom. Hopefully this does make it easier, and hopefully this idea of having these out here will eliminate some of the hassle and some of the chaos of having to grab them, get the child, and just push the child out the door. And this way you'll be able to actually interact with parents as they come in and pick up their child. But don't forget to remind them to come out here and look at these. And we're also really excited about the continuity that this should bring, as we're all on the same page with how the classroom structure will work, so that a child that usually comes on Saturday night but instead is coming Sunday at 11 this week will experience the same thing at any class that he attends. And we're really, hopefully the visual cues that come with the schedule, the picture schedule cards, and with having a timer, they get used to that audio trigger of time to move on. Hopefully those sort of things really help you guys as you're leading your class.
Thank you so much for your hard work in teaching our kids about Jesus. We also appreciate your graciousness in learning and adopting all of these new procedures that we have that will hopefully make things easier for you. Again, we just want to free up time for you to be able to interact with kids and not mess around with some of that extra stuff that was cluttering up your class time, so that you can engage with those kids and have real conversations about Jesus with them that will affect them for the rest of their life.